morning. Welcome back to my crazy. How y'all doing? It is still dark outside. I'm getting ready to go for my walk, and I thought, let me say hello to my peeps this morning. So good morning. It's been an interesting morning. I've already cried twice. That's what Christmas time does. Oh, good morning. There's my walking buddy. We're about to go on our walk. I'll see you later. Okay, we are back from our walk, and we're gonna now get this day started. Not sure what the rest of this day holds or what it's gonna bring in all of its glory and true fashion of Christmasness. It's Vlogmas Day 17. It's Vlogmas Day 17. When you think I'm looking over here at somebody else, it's because I'm looking at myself. Trying to make sure, nothing hanging out my nose and no hair out of place. Anyhow. Let me go. I've got some coffee to drink and some nonsense to talk. I'll see y'all later. Hey y'all, welcome back. So, okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. It's not a good day, but that's okay. I'm gonna make a German recipe. It's called chocolate bread. And so we're gonna put that together and then we're gonna bake it up. Stay with me. Okay, let's get started with this chocolate bread. I'm gonna go ahead and put 250 grams of butter in the bowl. So unfortunately tonight I'm not 100% prepared. I don't have everything measured out. This is a raw video. And I'm trying to melt some chocolate on the stove right now, and I don't want to burn it. So, that was too much. Too much. Okay. Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm telling you, I'm a professional. I'm a professional at measuring stuff out. Okay, just one moment. Let me move this bowl just a little closer so you can see. Okay, so we've got 250 grams of butter. Now we're gonna do 150 grams of sugar. And I'm using up, I have some white sugar, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this up for, okay. Let me try to get 5 of these grams out. That's the OCD in me. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we have 150 grams of sugar. And it calls for 6 eggs. So I've got my egg substitute here, equivalent for 6 eggs. Now, if you don't already use, there's several different ways you can do egg substitutes. A lot of people do, flax eggs. However, flax eggs will change taste, texture, so not in everything, but in a lot of things. And so I'm trying to get as close to original with these cookies, especially since this is the first time I'm doing it. That's why I'm using egg substitute for everything. I ain't gonna lie, I use egg substitute for a lot. I'm not really that big into, I'm gonna go ahead and add my eggs in. So we just poured our 6 eggs in. I'm not into a lot of flax for several different reasons. Not gonna go into everything here, but too much flax well, let's just say too much flax will keep you clean. Oh, there's a big old hunk of egg substitute right there. I need you to be in the bowl, buddy. Get in the bowl, buddy. Okay, so where are we? We've got our egg, our butter, our sugar. Now we're gonna put almonds. We're gonna do 250. Ooh, yeah. Let's just see what we got going on. We're gonna do 250 grams of almond, ground up almond. So I had this bag already opened from some cookies that I did earlier. So right now I'm at 74 grams. Okay. What am I trying to get to? 250? Yeah, 250. So we are now at 181. Yes. You know, normally every year I just kind of slung that bag open. Every year I always have so much almond left over because I always buy way too much. But this year I'm right on point. So let me slow it down. We only want 250. So, okay, we're a little bit over, but that's okay. All right, so we've got our almond. You know what, dadgummit. Okay, I know we're a little bit over, but I just wanted to do a little bit of hazelnut. Who knows how this is gonna come out, but for some reason I just wanted a little bit of hazelnut in there. You know, I'm always doing extra. And when I use the egg substitute, I always do you know, it always calls for baking powder. This does not call for baking powder. But I always do a little extra baking powder because of the egg substitute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add about a teaspoon, a little bit more, because you know, I said I'm extra, of baking powder just because, I don't know. We're experimenting. Okay, so now, oh wait, let me do some flour. We need some flour up in here. All right, let's see how far this flour is gonna take me. Need about 125 grams of flour. Okay, sorry if there's a lot of silence. Okay, we're good on flour. It's just a rough day today, but that's okay. All days can't be excellent days. All right, so here's where I'm doing my own little spin and twist on this recipe. You need 250 grams of chocolate. So in the past, when I've made this recipe, I've done it one way. I've done it where I've melted all the chocolate. Then one year I did it where I didn't melt any of the chocolate. I kind of grinded, shredded it like you would shred cheese. And then I've done it with all dark chocolate. I've done it with like a nougat chocolate. It's like I can't describe nougat chocolate, but it's a nougat chocolate. I've done it that way. This will be my first time doing it vegan this year. So what I did was I got me some vegan milk chocolate. It's made with rice milk. I got two different ones. I got a white nougat and I got the normal rice chocolate one. So I'm doing half and half. I melted it. It's got some chunks in there because one of them has cookies in it. So we're gonna see how that turned out too. So I melted half. So we're doing half melted chocolate. Okay, let me get this all in the bowl here. Half melted, half melted. All the chocolate here. Trying to get all the chocolate out. All right. That's about all I'm gonna get from there. Then I'm gonna do, because we need 250 total. So then I've got these little dark chocolate. They're like super, I don't know, as close as you get to pure cocoa as you can get, little chips. And so I'm not gonna melt these down. I'm gonna put these in just like that. And so that's pretty much half. So I did half melted and half chipped. This is an experiment. We're gonna see how it goes. All right, so we got our chocolate, we got our butter, we got our sugar, we've got our eggs, we've got our almonds, and we got our flour. So now we're going to go up here, and I'm gonna mix, but I'll be right back. Okay, we're all mixed up. This is the consistency that I was kind of looking for. I'm gonna get this spread out onto the pan. We're baking it on a big bake pan, and I will be right back. Okay, we've got that spread out like so. I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 20 minutes at 175 Celsius. Okay, this is my finished product out of the oven. It's cooled so I can touch. I'm going to melt the chocolate glaze that's gonna go on top of this. And I'm gonna glaze it, and then I'll come back and show you the actual finish Schoko Brot, which is chocolate bread. Be right back. Ooh, it's Advent calendar time for the babies. What did they get today? Looks like little chunky treats. How many does everybody get? Let's just see. Okay, one for you, one for you, Shorty. All right, one for you. Okay, one for you, one for you, one for Shorty again. Looks like everybody gets 3. So one for you, one for you, and we're gonna save these 2 for Shorty because he needs an extra long time. Pacey wanted y'all to see her getting a treat tonight too. Okay, it's coming, it's coming. She loves this stuff. Oh, she's making a mess. No, don't drop it. Just clean the floor. All right, it's Advent calendar time. Advent calendar time. Let's see. Day 17, right there. Let's see if I can get it open. Look at there, that was easy. It is a thin shaving of wood. Heart-shaped. Let's just see what this says. All right. I guess it's like a little ornament or some type of holder. Yeah, it goes right along with today. All right. Okay, let's do our movie trivia. I think I'm having fun with movie trivia, so I'm gonna do this one until I get bored with it. So shout out to Gil who got yesterday's trivia, which was how many ghosts were in a Christmas Carol or show up in a Christmas Carol. 4 ghosts. Okay, yeah, sorry. Brain bloop. So tonight's trivia question is, the movie Miracle on 34th Street is based on a real-life department store. What is it? Which department store is Miracle on 34th Street based off of? Do you know what store? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close out Vlogmas Day 17. The chocolate bread is in the oven baking. When it's done, I will show you the finished product. Thanks for hanging in there with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, here is the finished product with the chocolate glaze on top. It's still freshly glazed, so it's all so it's not it's not solid yet. It will get solid as it cools. As you can see, I took a bite out of Crime because I wanted to taste I wanted to taste. Can't find the words. So it's a little different. It's more, I don't know what I was crunching on so much. Not crunching, but chewing on so much. I don't know if it was the nut pieces or what I was chewing on, or if it was the chocolate pieces. Not really sure. Probably should have waited till it was completely cooled, but you know when you first do something and you're super curious about how it's turning out. So I took a little piece. Anyhow, this is what chocolate bread looks like, glazed. And it's got to cool, and once it cools, it will be a solid, you know, chunk of chocolate. And then I will cut it up. And there you have it, Schoko Brot, German Schoko Brot. I hope you try this out at home. Maybe if you're not vegan, you can try it the real way, which would be 6 eggs. 6 eggs, and then you can do milk chocolate, or you can do a half and half, milk chocolate and dark chocolate, which is total incomplete 250 grams. That's not including the glaze. But this is one of my favorites. Marcus's mom makes this, and she's been making this, well, forever, and I've been eating it since I came to Germany. And it is absolutely my favorite Christmas cookie that is on the plate. There's never enough, and I think I'm the only one that likes them. No, I'm not the only one that likes them, but I love them. I'm curious to see how the vegan ones will turn out once I've got the glaze on top and they're cooled, because, you know, they are not meant to eat warm. They're meant to eat cool. So I think I've rambled on enough. Thank you for tuning in to day 17, and I hope that today, that day 18 brings you more joy than what I brought you today. So I hope you have a good night, and thank you for subscribing, and thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow.